What's up, team? Welcome to training camp. My name's Coach Ari, and I'm going to be leading you through this workout today. Today's workout is our dynamic core number 2. The first one was very popular, so back by popular demand is dynamic core number 2. So this is a circuit workout, but don't expect anything normal about today. As you know, at training camp, we work our core in many different ways. And so I want to introduce core training to you by eliminating the thought process that we just need to do 1,000 crunches to get abs. As you know, abs are also made in the kitchen. That's a conversation for another day. So what's more important is that we are going to work your core in every single different direction today. You're going to need a lightweight choice and a heavyweight choice. So for the lightweight choice, you need 2 dumbbells. For the heavier weight choice, you're going to want just 1 dumbbell. Okay, go ahead and make sure you're ready. Also, you're going to want to warm up before this workout. There's no warm up today. I'm going to be demoing the exercises before we get started. So while you can stretch while I'm demoing the exercises, okay? So the first circuit, we've got 3 exercises. We're gonna perform each exercise today, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, 3 rounds through. So we'll probably be a little bit longer of a workout today, okay? We're gonna start with down dogs to bear taps. So this workout, let me just say, is flexible as well as strength and balance. So you're gonna get a little bit of everything today. Starting with the down dog, you're gonna press back, come down to the ground, into your bear pose, and tap your knees. Coming back up, back down, tap your knees. That's move number 1. Number 2, weighted jack to 4 jabs. Weights go at the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're gonna get cardio today as well. Then we have a half kneeling bicep curl. This is the one you're gonna want, a heavier weight choice. And we're gonna do a supinated bicep curl today, which means we'll turn the weight towards the shoulder and back down. Then we're gonna do 45 seconds on each side. Okay, so the first 3 moves, we're ready to go. If you're someone who likes to write down your workouts, you can skip to the next circuit. I'll demo the circuit before each one, but we're getting right into it, okay? So we don't like any time wasted at camp. Get your weights ready, get your water ready, and we're starting 45 seconds on the clock, our down dog to bear taps. In 3, 2, 1, down to the ground. Down dog, bring the knees in, tap, 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 4 taps. Back to down dog, come back down, tap, tap, 4 of these. At first, this is not gonna feel difficult, and that's okay. I want you to focus on squeezing your core and stretching out your hamstrings, pressing the tops of your thighs. Back, 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 come back down. What are your options for this one today? You can come down to the knees for bear, but for now, relax. You have 15 seconds to rest. We're going to our weighted jacks, so pick up your weights. I would definitely say something lighter today, 3 to 5 pounds is all you need for this one. Put the weights at your shoulders, feet start in the middle, and we're gonna jack it out. 3, 2, 1, let's get started. 4 jacks, okay? 4 punches, 1, 2, 3, 4, back together. Leave your feet out wide and find your footing. Doesn't matter how you do this. Okay, you could tap it out. Right here would be an option. Guess what? Another option is that you don't need to use weights at all. 4, 3, 2, 1, 4 jacks, 15 seconds left. I absolutely love this workout. It is killer, okay? If you're challenging yourself with your weight choices today, it's gonna be that much harder. As you know, rest. Woo! Come down to the ground, half kneeling bicep curl. We're gonna be doing 45 seconds per side, okay? So bring the left foot up, okay? Squeeze, palm comes up to your shoulder, and I want you to press your hip forward, okay? You can physically see that I changed the angle of my pelvis. Bracing the core. standing up nice and tall, my shoulders are pulled back. And you're like, are we really doing each side for 45 seconds? Yes, we are. We gotta make them even, and slow reps, as we know, are the best reps. 10 seconds left. Keep going, team. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Okay, I'll switch this way so you can see me. Let's jump right into it. Other side. Press the hip forward. Okay, you can push the back toes into the ground. Okay, your toes can be tucked right here if you like, but you can also get a nicer stretch in the hip flexor if you untuck the toes. Totally personal preference here. Just protect your knee. Make sure you have some nice padding underneath it. Okay, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Perfect. Goodness. You are going to work every single muscle group today. It's gonna be fabulous. And rest. Oh my goodness, circuit number 1, you are done. Get some water. Don't worry, we'll be getting our heart rate up many times today, many times. Normally we would rest about 45 seconds in between each round, but today we're gonna rest less. We're gonna rest less. This one is not gonna require you to take as much downtime. So shake out your arms. We're going right back down to the ground, down dog to bear taps. 45 seconds on the clock, and go. Begin. So again, an option, of course, is to bend your knees here. And when you come up, okay, you can go into a regular plank and tap your shoulders, but try to get your booty out of the air. Okay, so in your down dog, stretching out your hamstrings. You could also take it, again, down to the floor, tap the tops of the thighs. But the goal is really to come back down to dog and down to bear. Squeeze the core, hands underneath the shoulders, press back up. Down dog is hard. Rest. It's gonna work your shoulders, okay? Throughout the workout, you're gonna see my whole upper body light up. Weighted jacks to 4 jabs on deck. Put the weights on your shoulders, feet together, okay? Jack them out 4 times. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jack them out. I like to take that little step. Gives you a wider base. Breathe it out. Very nice. Remember, you can tap it out. You can go slower. You don't need any weights at all. And rest. Fantastic work. Shake it out. Shake it out. Let's get down to the ground for our half kneeling bicep. If you're wondering, doesn't matter which foot to put forward first, okay? This time I'm gonna start on my left. If you're wondering why I have these like yellow bruises on me, maybe you didn't notice at all, but they're pretty nasty looking. I had some cupping done recently. And just because we recover as hard as we train does not mean the show cannot go on. You have 15 seconds left. Oh yes, you can. Did you up your weight choice recently? I see you, girl. I see you. 5 more seconds. Can you get one last rep in? Relax. Let's move to the other side. All the way up. Rotate the palm down. Try to keep the elbow nice and tight to the body. Actually engage the bicep, right? Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Right here again. Focus on pressing your hip forward. Get a nice long stretch in the front of your thigh. Whew. If this is in the beginning of the week, you may not be as sore. If this is in the end of the week, you may be very sore. So could be a really fantastic workout to put in the beginning of your week because it will help stretch you out a little bit. Continue to brace the core and rest. Woo. Good work. 2 rounds down, we're going back to the top. I promise you there will be more cardio in the next section. Okay, going back up to the top, we've got our down dog to bear taps once again. 1 more round and you are done. Back down to the ground. 3, 2, 1, 45 seconds on the clock. Stretch it out, down dog, come forward, tap, tap 4 times. If you can, push your heels into the ground. Spread out your fingers in your down dog. Your hips are really going to want to turn here like this. So try not to do that. Squeeze your core. There's a reason we're going super slow. And you are done. If you need to stretch your hamstrings out for just a second here, feel free. Okay, next move. Once again, weighted jack. 4 punches. 3, 2, 1. 45 seconds on the clock. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, 4 jacks. Pretend like I'm going to punch you in the gut, okay? So brace your abs, okay? Imagining that sometimes helps people connect what I'm saying about bracing the abs, okay? So again, 4 jacks, 4 jabs, just like that. Beautiful. Yes, team. Way to work hard. Keep going, you have 5 seconds left. Can you get 1, 2, 3, 4 jacks in, and you're done. Half kneeling bicep curl, down to the ground. Start on the opposite side. If you don't remember, start on your non-dominant side. Okay. In 3, 2, 1, load it up. Make sure you're breathing today. Set a goal, set an intention for today. Maybe you're not sure what that is. Man, I'm just thinking about traveling recently. I just cannot wait to be able to travel a little bit more. Maybe you have a dream trip. We were thinking about going to Europe this year. So I know that'll happen in the future. 10 seconds. Keep dreaming about it. Just because it's on hold doesn't mean it's never going to happen. And relax. Other side. You can think about your goals the same way. Just because it's on hold doesn't mean it's never going to happen. We go through seasons in life. I've talked about this a lot. It's okay to take breaks. It's okay to gain weight. It's okay to be sedentary. But what hurts us is how long we stay there and how long we decide to really play the victim. Because when we do that, we truly are victimizing ourselves. Okay, unless it's something completely out of your control, I'd encourage you to seek some help in just figuring out, how do I take that first step towards my goals? Relax. Okay, I'm gonna step off the soapbox now, but I hope that you enjoyed church. Circuit number 1 is done. Circuit number 2, you're going to want 2 dumbbells. Maybe 1 light, maybe 1 heavy. You could also just use 10 pounds for the whole thing. We're gonna start with a seated pike to Arnold press. Okay, so for this one, oh, your coach duped herself today, but 45 seconds for your Arnold press. You may not want such a heavy weight, okay? So you're gonna squeeze, 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 and press up through your hands and rotate as you do it, okay? Light weights may be fine for that. You can go heavier if you've been lifting for a while. Side plank, to our dumbbell rotation. This is the one where we're gonna do both sides. We will switch halfway through on this one, however. So you're gonna start in a side plank, which means elbow is underneath you, and you're gonna bring the dumbbell up and slowly bring it down. This is one where you may wanna start with a light dumbbell. Option will be to bring it down to the shin. I'll demo that when we get into it, right? Plank jacks to high knees. This is one where you're gonna be down on the ground and then back up. So right here, hands underneath you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hop the feet up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hopping it back down. Okay, that's circuit number 2. We're gonna go through it 3 rounds through. I don't know about you, but I am starting to get really hot. Really hot. So coming down to the ground, seated pike, Arnold press, get your weights ready. You need 2 weights for this one. Okay, 45 seconds on the clock. I'm gonna start with just 5 pounds and see how that feels today. Here we go, team. In 3, 2, 1, 45 seconds. So the whole goal of today is bracing your core, right? Okay, turn the palms, flip the palms, but avoid bringing the elbows out too wide. Sit up nice and tall. If you need to, scoot your booty back. Option, bend your knees. If your hamstrings just really aren't very flexible, bend your knees. This is gonna really, really stretch you out today and give you some core strength. You wanna make this more challenging, you wanna sweat more? Absolutely, pick up those 8 to 10 pounds. That will be very challenging. 5 more. Can you get 2 more reps in? 3, 2, 1, relax. We are going to the side plank to rotation, okay? Again, we're gonna switch halfway through with this one. So elbow underneath you, if you need to, okay? Your foot comes down. In 3, 2, 1, okay? Try to push it a little bit underneath you. Get some rotation there, just a little bit. Hip is held high, okay? You have a few more seconds, and then we'll switch sides. Okay, go ahead and switch. Other side, lift it up. Another one that can be really challenging with a heavy weight. Just kind of depends on what you're feeling today. If you want more of a recovery workout, this actually can be a really great recovery workout. Just take the intensity down. And relax, relax. Okay, moving on to our cardio. You have your plank jacks to your high knees. Let's go, let's go. In 3, 2, 1, 4 plank jacks. Stand it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come back down. You're like, Ariana, this is a burpee. Yep, I tricked you 100%. 100%, it's a burpee. So we break it down and we squat, okay? You can walk it back, tap, tap, 4 times through, walk it up, feet need to be outside the hands. Step the knee into the chest. You have 10 seconds. Can you get in 1 more rep? 4 taps, hop it up, breathe, 4 knee jacks, high knees into the chest, rest, rest. Circuit number 2, round number 1 is done. We're going right back up to the top. We're not gonna rest a lot today, okay? We are cutting the rest time down at camp. If you're just getting back into working out, always feel free to pause the video, okay? Arnold press is on deck here, and I need to lift something heavier. I'm gonna make this more challenging. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, pike, Arnold press. Squeeze the core. Okay, you can lean back a little bit if you need a little more space in the hip flexors. Yes, you are halfway through. Halfway through. If you get tired, rotate the hands. If you favor one arm, do this single-sided, please. Feel free to add as many single-sided exercises as you want into your training, because favoring one side is never gonna do you any favors. Relax, relax, good job. Side plank, dumbbell rotation, okay? Coming down to the ground, elbow is underneath you. Remember, you have options. If that elbow doesn't feel good for you, feel free to hold it in a high plank, okay? Bring the knee back, push the hips up to the sky, and press overhead. Elbow is right underneath my shoulder. Okay, go ahead and switch to the other side. I'm so proud of you, team. So proud of you. Lift up. Okay, if your hips are sagging, lift them up to the sky. I can see you. That's why you come to camp, because I can see you through the camera. 3, 2, 1, relax. Relax. Oh man, that feels good. Feels good to stretch out. We've got plank jacks to high knees. This is the toughest move of the day, in my opinion. Toughest move of the day. So, squat down, plank, jack the feet out, jack the feet up. 1, 2, 3, 4, or you're walking it out. Squat down. Okay, really try to squat, not bend over. Jack the feet out. Either walk it up. I'm tempted to do a jump like a burpee. Feet wide, 4 jacks. Squat, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you get in one more rep? Okay, come down, 4 jacks. Feet wide, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you are done. You are done. Oh my goodness. Fantastic work. You have one more circuit, one more round to get through of circuit number 2. Circuit number 3 is part balance, part stretch. It's kind of everything, So grab your water. Part balance, part stretch, part isometric hold. There's always a lot going on in our workouts. I try to trick you into thinking that it's very simple, so you don't even have to think about that. All you need to do is follow what I'm doing. All right, last round, seated pike, Arnold press. On the clock, 3, 2, 1, seated pike, Arnold press. Right here, you're gonna focus on bracing your abs. Belly button moves behind you. At the top of your press, pause. Pause here, come back down. Pause here, come back down. Lean back a little bit, it's gonna make it harder. However, you'll have more space in your hip flexors. Remember, you can always bend your knees if you need to. Eventually the back definitely starts to work too. We're working the back as well. 3, 2, 1, relax. Moving to your side plank, grab your weight, get ready. And I want to challenge you this time, do something you haven't done before for this move. Maybe it's holding your side plank, okay? Whoo! Okay, in 3, 2, 1, getting started. Left hand side. Work up to those feet. Switch sides. Switch sides. You are killing it today, team. Absolutely crushing it. You know how many people are not doing this work? You know how many people are slacking off and doing easy workouts? Not you, baby. 3, 2, 1, relax, put the weight down. The last round that you're gonna see these plank jacks to high knees. I promise you. I promise you, okay? Breathe, breathe it out. Okay, going right into it. 45 seconds on the clock. Oh, I forgot my plank jacks. Come back down, tap it in, tap it out. Or march it up. It's up to you. Again, I'm really challenging you here. Can you do something that you haven't done before in this workout? Can you do the full move without stopping? Maybe just one time. Let's go. Let's go. You have 15 seconds to go. Right here. Tighten your ponytail. Get one more rep done. And you are done. Relax. You just finished round number 3. Circuit number 2 is done. You have one more circuit left. I'm going to demo the moves for you while you rest. 3 moves. Standing wood chipper. This is one I want you to have a heavier weight choice for. You're going to stagger your feet, hold the weight by 2 hands, and you're going to squeeze your core from the right to the left. The dumbbell moves and stretches out your core, okay? Option will be to go from a lighter weight choice or no weight choice at all. Putting the weight down, you have a rotating lunge to hop. So we're gonna hop back, rotate, hop back, rotate, hop back. This will burn, I promise you. Seated torso rotation, final move. The weight sits on your chest, nice and tall, rotating to the left and to the right. A heavier weight choice here is gonna make more of a difference, but that is totally up to you. Okay, gather your weight choices, get ready to go. We're starting with the standing wood chipper. 3, 2, 1, here we go. All right, so I'm gonna start with my left-hand side, and halfway through we're gonna switch, okay? Halfway through we're gonna switch. Right here, press into the left foot. Can you bend your knee a little bit more? Other side. Switch your feet. Finding your balance here. You may be all over the place, so you may need to stand up a little bit, a little taller, okay? Smaller stance. And then at the top, pause. Find your balance. Good. Relax. Very nice. Rotating lunge to hop. You're going to bring your feet wide, okay? You're gonna start in a lunge. We're gonna hop back, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hop back. Switch it. Hop back. Switch it. You wanna stay low if you can, okay? Options. Right here. Don't go as low. Baby lunge, okay? This is so important, especially for women. Lunges have such a bad rep, okay? Can you get lower? Hop back, turn, hop back, turn, yes. 15 seconds. I told you this would burn. Pause, turn, explode. And rest. Okay, coming down to the ground, seated torso rotation. Grab your water if you need it. The heavier weight here, the better, because it's gonna force you to do this correctly. So feet are shoulder width apart. I'm leaning back. I turn right, I turn left, but the weight's glued to my chest. My arms aren't doing anything. Just my torso. Imagine you're wearing a weighted vest. So we're just adding weight to your core. Can you go slower? Can you go slower? That's it. Options, of course. Take the weight away. Okay, take the weight away. Mamas, you are doing this with your babies all day long. All day long, okay? 3, 2, 1, relax. Round number 1 done. Going back up to the top, we've got our standing wood chipper. Grab a drink really quick. We're gonna get right back into it, okay? If you didn't choose a heavy weight choice on this one, you want something heavier, or you wanna take the weight choice out, make that adjustment now. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, standing wood chipper. Start on the opposite side, and you did the last time. Bringing it up, back down, up, back down. You may have done this on the ground. You can absolutely do this kneeling, okay? If this is too much torque for your low back, absolutely put the weight down. Switch sides. Okay, this is a really good exercise to work on improving core strength if you're coming back from any back injuries. As always, if you need something, medical advice, go to your doctor, ask a physical therapist. All right, relax, relax. Coming down for our rotating lunge, so if you need to, move your weights out of the way, feet wide, hitting the lunge. 3, 2, 1, lunge, explode back, switch, explode back, switch, explode back, switch. Okay, keep your chest lifted here. Okay, pull the chest back the whole time. Yes, I can see you bending over there. Remember your option, make it a smaller lunge, and your hop can be a little more intentional. The more you press off the ground here, explode. This is something we rarely do in training. So we're introducing new methods here. And 5 more seconds. Can you get 2 more reps done? 3, 2, 1. Relax down to the ground. Seated torso rotation. Woo! I have a feeling this is a workout I'm going to be coming back to. You can definitely do this workout without a weight, even though the bicep curl, you have a weight choice. But you can do some of these with bands. Absolutely. Nice. Almost done with round number 2, team. Getting a really quick, efficient workout in. Does that make you feel so good for the day? Love it. No better feeling than a good use of your time. Our time is so valuable these days. So I just appreciate you being here. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Relax, team. Last round, get up off the ground, and we are going to our standing wood chipper. Are you ready, team? Here we go. Right foot comes forward. In 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Remember, we're going to switch halfway through. Okay, if you need to fix your foot, fix your foot. If you need to try kneeling for this one and you just feel more comfortable, that's fine. You're going to get the same results. But you really have to push your knee down into the ground. Pause at the top. Oh my goodness. Amazing. Left hand side, I'm going to go back to the top. Whoop. Find your balance. This one requires a lot of breathing. And relax. You are done with that for the day. That means we're going for that rotating lunge to hop. One more time, one more time. You're gonna thank yourself after you're done with these. Okay, remember we can't spot tone, but we can build muscle. The more muscle we have, the more our engine is gonna burn. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Side to side, hop, explode back, push off into your back toe, push off. Okay, if you're like, oh my gosh, Ariana, my legs are so weak. You know what? That's okay. Give yourself some grace and allow yourself to work back up to this by taking the options. Remember, your hard is different than somebody else's hard, but they are both equally challenging. You have 15 more seconds. Come on, let's go. I know you can do it. You're fighting for every single rep here. 5 more seconds. Can you get 2 more reps in? Okay, hop, come down, explode, and you're done. Never got to see that move again today, unless you are pausing the video and you're doing a 4th round, which I know some of you do, and I absolutely love that. So I commend you for that, but you don't have to. Last move, team, seated torso rotation. Get down on the ground, and we're starting. Sit back, okay, avoid rounding your back. Really sit up nice and tall. Beautiful. "15 seconds. This one's hard to talk through. You can straighten your legs if you want to. Keep the feet grounded on the floor, please. And relax. Relax. Wow. Wow. Great job, team. Wow, so sweaty. Dynamic core number 2 in the books. I have a feeling this is going to be a new team favorite. You can go back to it anytime you want for a little more flexibility, recovery workout, or high intensity workout. Remember, they're as hard as you make them. Thank yourself for showing up. Check in with us on Instagram or on Facebook. If you're checking in on Instagram, use the hashtag TCF team to find your teammates. All right, team, I'll see you in the next workout.